G'day again, Emil from Performance by Design here today with another session on the player-coach syndrome. So when we look inside of the paradigm of sport and corporate, we see one interesting fundamental thing that's quite different. In sport, we cannot see coaches run onto the field and make passes, take kicks or do whatever for their players. Yet in the corporate space, we see that line blurred. We often see leaders take work off of their team members so that they can do it faster, so that they can just get it done the way they want to. This is robbing your team members' ability to prove that they are trustworthy. Don't break that trust tree branch by doing that. The key to managing this player-coach syndrome inside of your corporate team is structure and coach. Get the structure right so that when you are inside of particular meetings, which we'll talk about in a minute, you're really coaching. You're just playing the role of the coach, facilitating conversations, sharing knowledge, enabling your team to communicate and share their knowledge. Empower and influence is what it's all about as a leader, okay? Blurring the line here is something when it looks like a sales manager who has their own ticket or actual book to write, as well as helping their team members be better. It's a tough syndrome to manage, but structure and coach will set you free. Now, when we're looking inside of building a strong, high-performing culture, we're looking to consistently build trust. So a couple of ways that you can enhance your ability to coach and make your players better, which really ultimately is your job as a leader, is to get your structure right and coach inside of that structure, okay? So inside of meetings, get into the habit of having an agenda item where team members can share their wins and their challenges. Make sure that we don't forget to talk about the things that are getting in our way, the adversity. That's where you, as a coach, can really start to empower and share your knowledge of what you did to manage that adversity when you were there as a player, okay? Secondly, teammate shout-outs. Give your team opportunity to recognise each other, okay? And when you do this, really refer to your values and behaviours. If you haven't got anything in place, then I'll consider you have a look at that. But when we're sharing our wins, we're sharing our challenges and giving shout-outs, we want to wrap them around the values and behaviours inside of your organisation, okay? Now, again, with the meeting structure, give yourself the time to knowledge share. This is where your coaching inside of the structure really comes into play. And what you're going to be doing inside of these meetings is really elevating that trust factor, gathering information and stories as to why you can trust your team members, why they can be empowered to make decisions. And it's just a fantastic, simple structure, 3 little agenda items that will take 15 to 20 minutes per meeting, depending on your meeting rhythm structure, of course, that will help elevate that trust and allow you to manage this player-coach syndrome, okay? If you are pretty new to the game of business and leadership inside of the corporate space, highly recommend you look at the book, The E-Myth. This will help you manage that sort of in-between space of this syndrome that's so prevalent inside the corporate space. So, got any questions? Leave a comment, send them through, and we'll see you next time at Performance by Design.